Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co chart of the day. Starting today with futures, and firstly to NYMEX oil, and looking on the weekly charts, here we see a market that's been trading within the Ichimoku cloud for the last month or so. Previously we saw a breakout above the cloud and an opportunity for the market to trade to higher levels, but strong resistance coming in at that $55 level. And over the last year, the market selling off with a series of lower peaks and lower troughs to end up closing down below the Kijun-sen, previously acting as support, and now trading below the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, giving us a bearish market in the fast and the medium term timeframes. If this market does trade lower, looking for support down at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud around the $40.50 level roughly. But importantly, over the previous month, the Tenkan-sen coming in as resistance around that $47 level. So some strong resistance overhead for this market, but at the moment, series of lower peaks, lower troughs. And moving to the daily charts with NYMEX oil, and here we see the market attempting to rally through both the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. Previous breakout, that white body candle, lack of follow through, has seen formation of this indecisive candle today, suggesting that there is very strong potential for a change of trend. Important support coming in today at the Kijun-sen indicator, this pink indicator, and that is going to be an important benchmark, $45.14. Excuse me. So monitoring that area very carefully as continued support, but if we do close in a bearish manner down through there, we could end up testing back down to these lows, this swing low down around the 43.65 level. Above there, a previous important level at 44.78 did come into play previously in recent times, about a week ago, held a support, so just monitoring very carefully. But looking at the shadows here around this area very close to $44, previous strong upside rejection, and if we do trade off through 44.78, that's a crucial level. Bearish close down through there could easily see 42.45 attained. In terms of Ichimoku, maintaining a bearish bias in that longer term time frame by trading below the cloud. We did have one attempted breakout previously, but then the market sold off significantly after that. Importantly, we are seeing the Kijun-sen hold, but we have failed above there on a couple of occasions, so just monitoring very carefully how the market reacts for the next day's trading. And the Tenkan-sen, as an important level of resistance, is being tested in this new candle that is forming. And just looking at the swings here, and here we see a series of lower peaks, lower troughs, higher peaks, higher troughs as we rallied in this medium term time frame. Multiple series of lower peaks, lower troughs, and now we have an opportunity here to set a higher peak and a higher trough. So if the buyers are strong enough, if they can trade through that peak, we have a trough, peak, higher peak, trough, peak, higher trough, and potentially a higher peak if the market can trade through there. But the buyers certainly are going to have to do a lot of work to trade up through there. And at the moment, off the back of this indecision, it looks as though we could have another peak forming here without forming that higher peak. And just looking at the bands here, and the bands are pointing sideways. It is reflecting that we have perhaps had an end to that significant downtrend that we were in previously, and they don't last too long, and we end up having rallies after these downtrends. The market did attempt to break out about 2 weeks ago with a lack of follow through, trending back within the bands, and you can see here below this lower band that support coming in without the market getting down to that lower band. So it did highlight a significant change of sentiment. Today, however, we have found resistance as well as yesterday above the upper band, so that is an important benchmark, but it certainly does look as though this market may be setting up for an eventual breakout to the upside. Let's not preempt the market though, we react to how we behave around the bands and whether we do break out in a bullish manner with bullish follow through and taking out swing highs, and the most important swing high will probably be around this 47.34 level.